This is the fallen angel Christopher Daniels, former TNA X-Division Champion and former TNA World Tag Team Champion, and you are listening to the TNA Cross the Line podcast. Enjoy.
TNA Wrestling, Cross the Line.
And we're back with episode 338 of the TNA Cross the Line podcast. I am Bob Colling Jr. and with me as always is Dallas Gridley. In Dallas, we are at the first pay-per-view of 2008, but it's not going to be the only time that we hear the name Final Resolution. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Today is Final Resolution 2008, I guess maybe part one. But it's January 6th, 2008. Or tonight, we will have the TNA World Heavyweight Champion Kurt Angle defending against Christian Cage. We have an Ultimate X match. We have a No Disqualification Knockouts title match. We have a mixed tag match. But also, we're going to get the answer to a major question that has been going on for almost basically a couple months now. And it's which side is AJ Styles going to align with? Is it going to be with Christian Cage and his coalition? Or will he align himself with Kurt Angle and the Angle Alliance? Maybe Tomko. Maybe on his own. Well, there's no way of knowing until we watch Final Resolution. So, Dallas, how are we feeling about the January 2008 version of Final Resolution?
I think leading up to this, we are feeling pretty good. Excited about the show. I think on paper, it looks pretty solid. And honestly, I don't think we have any surprises. We have announced all the matches, and not for nothing. Looking at the Card on Cage match, it doesn't look like they're pulling any fast ones on us. So we know what we're getting ourselves into today, and I think it's gonna be an exciting way to kick off 2008.
Yeah, I'm going to agree with that. Now, we don't do any pre-show notes or anything, so we can get right into this. We're both watching this on YouTube because it's on the YouTube channel for TNA, and we both have YouTube Premium. Not an ad, but you should use it.
Absolutely.
This was uploaded 3 years ago and has 185,000 views. The runtime is 2 hours, 53 minutes, and 59 seconds, so basically 2 hours and 54 minutes. Yeah, if you want to watch along with us, I mean, again, YouTube, or you can just go to TNA Plus, and that will do the trick as well. I'm going to count down from 3, and when I say play, that is when we're going to start the show. So, Dallas, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. I will just mention quick, you mentioned it to me. If you happen to just type in Final Resolution 2008, make sure you click on the one that says Resolution 2008, full pay-per-view. Kurt Angle versus Christian, Gail Kim versus Awesome Kong.
Right.
Because as Bob kind of said, they may do this pay-per-view title again later in the year. And when I typed it in, the other one was the first one to come up. So just keep an eye on what you're clicking in case you are going to follow along with us.
Yeah, for sure. All right, so let's get into it. 3, 2, 1, play.
Well, Bob, as we are doing our normal TNA entrance here, you may be wondering, Dallas, you don't have this DVD case with you today. An unopened, plastic-covered DVD case. Well, Bob, we have officially entered the year that I have almost no DVDs. I almost don't have any of the 2008 ones, but I did look it up. And it just, the only interesting thing that's on the back of the DVD cover is that it includes a bonus match, don't know what it is, footage from Impact, ringside photos, and a hidden Easter egg video. But yeah, I unfortunately do not own this. And actually the cover of it, I'm pretty sure is the same as the poster. It's Kurt on one side, Christian on the other, and Tomko and Styles in the background. And on the poster itself, if you type in the Final Resolution 2008 poster, there's a tagline, best friends, better enemies.
Okay, so I went to Wrestling Recaps where Arnold Furious wrote a review of it, and there I do have the bonus match,
Oh.
and it takes place after the show.
Oh, okay. So they did the same thing they did on
Yes.
Turning Point, or I don't know. It was one of these last couple where they actually did the Feast or Fire stuff on the DVD, like after I think they featured a match or something like that.
Yeah. And I won't I guess I won't say it because
Yeah, if we're gonna cover it anyways, then yeah, let's hold on to that.
if I remember when we cover it, I'll be like, that was on the DVD.
I'm also glad to note, Bob, that I just remembered I got to start a whole new sheet here for our match ratings for 2008. So I forgot to mention it to you before, but if you don't have a one pulled up yet to compare, I guess now's your time.
Well, here's the thing. I'm actually looking one up right now.
There's still a highlight or a opening video page playing right now. It's a dawn of a new year. Tormented by loss and betrayal. The ghost of 2007 will not go away. And now we are doing the final resolution opening video. I don't have a script for this, unfortunately.
I guess I'm just gonna have to use the one that was on Wrestling Recaps by Arnold.
Okay, I make the joke too about the script thing, but I was thinking about it after we recorded our last episode with the script, and that was really stressful. So I hope I never have a script again.
Yeah, how is it stressful?
I was trying to watch the show and read the script and talk about what's different. It was just a lot for me. It was fun, but it was a lot. I felt the pressure. Bob kept messaging me, Dallas, you're reading too much off the script on the side, and he kept blowing me up. Every word was a different text. Dallas, stop reading the script.
No, I was writing my text messages as if they were a script. This is where you read what I'm saying.
Yeah, it says Dallas, babyface, talks to Bob, heel.
Yeah.
Announcers mic'd up. We're starting off with the Rocket Rave infection. No backstage thing about what AJ's going to do tonight or anything. I kind of like that. We're kind of just getting right to the action.
Have they really been known as Rock and Rave? So,
it's funny you bring this up. I think yes. I don't know how much it's actually been written on their nameplate.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
On their Tron, it has said it, and they have said it in some promos and stuff like that. Okay, we're seeing video of the Latino Nation mystery member, who Bob is insisting is a female, attacking Christy Hemme multiple times.
There's been a few instances where I thought maybe it's Conan.
I mean,
he did have a kidney transplant. I mean, you lose a bunch of weight from that.
That's true. And their opponents... Now, technically, this match wasn't announced on Impact, but it was written in the script, so we knew it was going to happen.
Well, you knew it.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty obvious. So, it's LAX is coming out here. And I'm assuming, Bob, this might be officially that reveal that we've been waiting for. We thought it was going to be at the last pay-per-view. It didn't happen. Now we're scoring off again. They just showed the highlight videos of the attack, so I kind of feel like this has got to be where we are going to get the unmask of the Latino Nation member.
I mean, yeah,
right?
We could. I mean, they're not out there.
They're not out there, but they could do a run-in and do an attack.
That usually just means that Hemi's going to do something, and then
right. I mean,
she's going to get beat up.
Yes, the man-on-woman violence is what the Rock and Rave infection has been complaining about because Spike does not want that. Yes, referee Slick Johnson. He's ready for the opening bell here. First match of 2008, which is not totally true because they had an Impact, but it's actually the first real match of 2008. The other ones were filmed in 2007. But it's kind of funny how he says that, as if people know that it was taped. Well, they might, but you know what I mean.
I'm sure Yeah, I mean the TNA audience definitely knows it's all taped. I know
I think
I
it's
did. I know I
probably
did.
a fair assessment. Rave tries to go for a quick cover on Homicide, but does not get it. Homicide wearing a little bit different of a top. He's got the Puerto Rican flag as like a shirt. Normally he's wearing an LAX like tank or something.
You know, I feel like I never really paid attention to the fact that Homicide is a T-shirt wearer.
Yeah, it's funny you say that because I feel like it's not something I also never really paid attention to. But I also feel like it kind of fits his character and stuff like that. Whereas like some guys will just wear a t-shirt because they're just out of shape.
Also, what I'm kind of getting at is that the whole, at least the legend of it, I guess it's been proven true because Kevin Steen has talked about it, but like CM Punk would give him shit over wearing a T-shirt,
Right?
and then you have Homicide wearing a T-shirt.
Hernandez does the clap to Jimmy Rave on the apron to get him out of his way, and then Lance Hoyt is tossed to the outside. Here comes Homicide with a suicide dive, but is stopped with a knee from Jimmy Rave.
Now Hernandez is a guy that probably doesn't need to wear a shirt.
No, I'm surprised he does. Holy shit. They just took a Homicide on the apron, and then Hernandez just dove to the floor. The cameraman almost didn't catch it. It was so fast. Takes out Lance Hoyt. Oh, good. We're going to see a replay. Keith in the truck. Help us out. Yeah, he went out of camera range. I mean, I don't think the cameraman were ready for that.
No.
Tenay says he was flying like someone from the X-Division.
And considering the X Division has no limits, he could be in the X Division.
He's been in an Ultimate X match.
That's very good. That's true.
Catapult into the clothesline. Homicide with the senton as Rave was laid over Hernandez's knees. Crowd is hot.
That's not even a legal tag. I don't know how Slick Johnson's allowing that. Homicide's literally in the ring, sitting on the top turnbuckle. I don't even know if he's in their corner. That's not their corner. And then Slick is like, "Yeah, that's fine."
Yeah, that works. Holy shit! Hoyt just freaking tossed Homicide to the floor by spinning him around. Rave did something on him, and then Hoyt went for the cover. Also, I will point out, Hoyt has new hair tonight. I don't know if we said that yet, but his hair is like bleached in like the front for the bang area, and he's wearing a bandana, so he's showing more of that the Rock part of the Rocket Rave infection.
His hair is reminding me. This is probably not even accurate, but it's the first person that came to my head. His hair is reminding me of like what Kelly Osbourne would do.
Oh my god! I was gonna say like Rogue from X-Men. That's like what Rogue does.
What if he was going for a Kelly Osbourne look? And he's like, "Bob gets it. This guy gets it. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing."
I'm typing that in.
Crackerjack on Jimmy Rave. I'm sure. I don't think I'm right, but that's the first like person that came to my head. Oh, sit down powerbomb on Rave by Hernandez.
Well, she's had a lot of different hairstyles, and none of them are very good.
I guess that's kind of what I'm saying.
She would definitely have done something like he did. And look at this. Moonsault lands right on Hernandez.
And never forget that on this podcast, at Hard Justice 2005, Lance Hoyt should have beat Abyss, and we never got back to that level of overness. Somersault suicide dive by Homicide onto Hoyt on the floor.
Tope con hilo. Don West even called that one.
Sounds like something you put on your taco.
You want a little tope con hilo? It's the new Chipotle special.
Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna go for the border toss. Christy Hemme jumps up on the apron, slips Rave off the back of Hernandez. Referee's like, "Hey, you don't do that. I'm wearing shorts. What about it?"
I don't know the rules of a tag team match. I just let a guy tag in while sitting on the top turnbuckle.
I mean, accurate. Also, we just went to our first commercial break. If you're watching the YouTube version with us, we always say this, but it's like the Pluto TV version where they put random ass commercial breaks in between matches. But we're not missing anything. It just goes black and fades back in.
Right. And I don't understand why you would do that in the middle of a match. Just do it at the end.
If you're controlling where the black fade goes, what are we doing?
Yeah. Unless like Pluto TV's like you have to have 37 ad breaks.
I mean, it very well could be.
It is a free service, so I'm sure.
Also, do you think that they actually align with the black fades?
No, I know they don't.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, I know they don't.
Okay, there's the member of the Latino Nation ringside. We're seeing a little more forehead skin. I don't know, dude. That might be a guy.
Maybe it's Amazing Red.
Oh, holy shit. A super border toss off the middle rope?
Oh, no. Oh, my God.
Holy shit. Rave is dead.
Well, he is in real life, but he also is there in that after that spot.
Yeah, that's more what I meant.
Oh,
the LAX gets the win.
That's definitely a woman.
Okay, it's definitely a woman.
And I'm starting to think that she's gonna start making out with fucking Hoyt and Hemme here.
Well, Hoyt is grabbing her. Wait, she's saying no. Or they are saying no. Oh. Low blow.
Well, that could be a kink.
Oh, there you go. Hemme went for the low blow, and it didn't affect the person.
I'm told that still hurts women though.
Well, it didn't when Hemme just did it. Oh, the reveal.
Tessa Blanchard.
It's not Tessa Blanchard.
I don't know, man. That looks like Tessa Blanchard to me.
It literally does. But the crowd is chanting it. It's Shelly Martinez.
Oh.
The crowd is even chanting her name.
Oh. She's having a tough time taking off her clothes.
Yes, she is. But she's got an LAX shirt on underneath.
Yeah. You got to unbutton. There you go, sweetheart. She's trying to steal Tracy Brooks' spot here, folks. Why would they cut away from... Okay.
Well, that's why. Because she's rolling on her back, probably with her butthole out.
Yeah, that probably was the case too, yeah. Now, for people who don't know, she was Ariel with Kevin Thorne on ECW television. Right?
Yeah.
She's hot. So this is good.
Yeah, LAX needed this.
Yeah. Who needs Conan when you got fucking Shelly Martinez?
The only thing I don't like about this... Oh, wait, we're going to last night from the Drinking Championship Series that has started between Eric Young and James Storm. This is really weird after Storm just destroyed him with a beer bottle a couple months ago.
Yeah. I mean, I understand Eric Young is like naive and like kind of dumb, but continuity here. He can't be that dumb. He wouldn't like want to beat him up.
The first person to take 3 drinks wins. What I was going to say, though, as we're getting more into this drinking thing, the only thing I don't like about this Shelly Martinez reveal is this means that Rock and Rave Infection and LAX are going to be feuding for 4 to 5 months because they have 2 guys and a girl each.
Yeah, you're right.
And so it's going to be like constant just them fighting because they're 2 groups that have 2 guys and a girl.
Right. And then all they need is a pizza place.
Right.
Which Dallas doesn't understand that reference. It was a television show. With Ryan Reynolds, 2 guys, a girl, and a pizza place. So I'm just aging myself at this point.
That's perfect. Look at that Drinking Championship belt, which is the toy WWE spinner title that has taped beer bottles all over it.
Yep. That's right. Which I guess you can get away with it because you have it covered.
Oh, yeah.
Speaking of drinking, I am not drinking a high noon because it is 10:30 in the morning.
Yeah, Bob only gets drunk on the shows when we record at night.
Correct. I am a mature adult, so I am chugging. Well, not chugging. I'm drinking essentially 2 sugar-free Red Bulls.
Right now?
Yeah, in my WWE souvenir cup from.
Oh my god.
This has got the shield on it, so this has got to be like 2016, maybe.
That Styles picture in
2017.
2017. There.
It has to be.
No
Maybe
boba tea tonight this morning with the Red Bull.
No, because there's a lot of sugar in the juice part. And
Yeah.
I don't want to crash while doing the show.
Fair. I'm drinking coffee, and I have a glass of water as well. So I'm probably gonna have to pee at some point during this show.
I'm probably gonna have to run to the restroom as well because I had 3 chicken wraps before I got on here.
That's what you made this morning for breakfast? Is chicken wraps?
Yeah.
Oh. The segment's still happening. Oh, but I guess James Storm won the first game here. They were doing Never Have I Ever in between drinking beers. I don't know, dude. Whatever. This doesn't belong on pay-per-view to me.
No, it does not. And I always think that Crystal chick is fucking Jackie Gata, and it's not.
Right there, I almost asked you who it was before I realized it was Crystal. Because she looked that different in that shot. Look at Down West, sweet shirt and tie with the gold stripes down it.
I miss when he was wearing the fucking poppin' yellow and
the silk shirts with the matching ties.
Shirts, dude. Yeah, those good times.
Gail Kim versus Awesome Kong. Here you go. Abyss versus Judas Mesias. The son of Father James Mitchell. Robert Roode and Ms. Brooks versus Booker T and Sharmell.
I'm like oddly intrigued by this one. Roode and Brooks and Sharmell. So just to see what Sharmell's gonna do.
Right. Ultimate X, Team 30 and Johnny Devine versus Black Machismo and the Motor City Machine Guns.
Now, Sharmell has wrestled before, by the way.
Really?
You should know this because when you watch WCW 2000, however many years ago, as Paisley, she wrestled a couple of matches, I believe.
I forget she was Paisley. Then, of course, the main event is Christian Cage versus Kurt Angle. We got all the same match graphics. We got an Impact. Nothing new here.
No, I've always... Like, WWE, I feel like never do that, where they tell you what's on the show. WCW used to do that, but WCW would do that because they'd be like, hey, we didn't tell you what you were even paying for. So here's what you're paying for.
It's funny. Hold on. Crystal's going backstage with Tomko and Styles here. Styles said we're getting a decision tonight. I'm sure it'll be at the end of the show and not right now, but...
Of course.
It's Sunday. We're waiting what your decision is. What is it? AJ says, look, I said I'd make a decision tonight, and I will. Because I have no choice. But the night's not over yet. I still got some time. The night's barely begun, by the way. I mean, we're only 19 minutes and 26 seconds into the show.
Yeah. He still has almost 3 hours.
Literally. But I was going to mention how when we were doing IcoPod, and we did a couple WCW bonus episodes, it felt like they would talk for 30 minutes at the announce table.
Oh, yeah.
Before the show would start.
Yep.
At least on these, they'd give you a match, and then Tenay and Dom run down the card. I'm fine with it, honestly. I don't really hate it.
Crystal's looking like... I think she looks beautiful here.
It's Jackie Gata, dude.
Right.
Actually, you know what? I like Crystal. I think
I do too.
she's a fine backstage interviewer.
I think she has a level like Letitia. You could tell is like, hey, I'm a baddie. I guess like she like knows what she's doing, and then Crystal has like a level of innocence to her.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean, but the difference is that I feel like Crystal is more confident in like what she's doing than Letitia was. Letitia just like existed here and was like kind of really bad at it. I mean, neither one is as good as Goldilocks, if you ask me. I think she's a fantastic backstage interviewer. By the way, we're seeing a highlight package of Kaz attacking Dustin Rhodes and stuff, so we're leading definitely into the Kaz versus Black Rain match.
Yeah. Now, Goldilocks, and I don't think I really mentioned it, like when she was on our programming, but she would call out heels on their shit, whatever. She'd stand up for herself, stand up for other women, and the vibe that she kind of gave off was the same vibe that Mean Gene would give off. But when Mean Gene, like in 2000 WCW, when like the Natural Born Thrillers would say something, he'd be like, "Oh, shut up your ass." It's like, what?
Yeah.
What the fuck are you talking about, Gene? But like Goldilocks would do that.
Yeah, totally. She really would. She'd banter with the talent instead of just being there to like ask a question.
Right. Yeah.
Here comes Black Rain.
Ew, yeah. Yes. As you're a pretty boy. There's nothing pretty in my brain. The
You think
darkness falls.
Do you think that if Dustin wasn't in like a really bad place in his life during this time, that this character could have worked better? Because like he's really out of shape.
He definitely is out of shape. Well, here's the thing. I don't hate the Black Rain character, and what it's been mostly been doing is hardcore bullshit.
Right. That's the thing is like I feel like I don't hate it as much as I thought I did. It's certainly not like amazing, but it's not the worst thing I've ever seen. That's for sure.
No, absolutely not. And I think it helps, being out of shape and whatnot. Like you're doing smoke and mirror stuff. Like you're just getting hit by chairs. You're landing on tacks. You don't need to be in shape to do that.
Right.
And he's also wearing a massive bodysuit.
It's like made out of plastic.
Right. And it's purposely, I think, big on him to hide the fact of just how out of shape he is. Because when he was wearing normal clothing on that Impact, it's like, oh, yeah. He's out of shape.
Right. The match has started, by the way, and Kaz is going full steam ahead at Black Rain. Oop. Black Rain takes the powder to the floor. Here comes Kaz with a crossbody, but he landed on the apron instead. Jumps off with a clothesline, takes out Black Rain on the floor.
Now, I'm going to do a comparison here. Chris Harris, back in 2007, had some momentum going on for himself, feuding with Christian Cage and whatnot.
Yep.
And then he entered a feud with Black Rain.
Right.
And then his momentum has
significantly essentially stopped since he
it's stalled.
Since he got in that feud with Black Rain.
Right. So he's stalled. He's essentially kind of becoming a whiner, like a heel, complaining all the time.
Yeah.
And now Kaz, who had momentum after feuding with Christian Cage, had a title match against Kurt Angle on Impact. But now he's feuding with Black Rain.
That is a little nerve-inducing. That makes me nervous. What's going to happen next with Kazarian?
Right. So I'm wondering, is Black Rain like the de facto, hey, we don't have something for this guy right now, so let's just put him on Black Rain?
Which is kind of weird. Oh my god. Okay, I don't know if that was meant to happen, how it just happened, because it looked very painful. They're fighting up the ramp right now. Black Rain hit like a high knee on Kazarian, who then fell off the stage, but he hit his entire midsection on the edge of the ramp.
He's holding his hip, too.
It looked like it hurt.
Yeah, and he like instantly went to his hip. That usually means you got caught off guard.
Yeah, that didn't look like it. And he's still holding it, which to me is like a more than just a selling thing.
Yeah.
Well, they're back toward the ring here, and Black Rain is getting in the ring. Referee Rudy Charles is like pretending to do a count, but he's not really counting them out. Also, I'll just point out, this is technically the only other match on tonight's card that was kind of unadvertised. We kind of knew it was going to happen, but they didn't directly tell us.
Yeah, we kind of could make sense of it, though.
But I'm pretty sure everything else has had even a match card picture, so we're full steam ahead after this, really. Oh, Bob, we didn't rate the last match.
Oh, I'll give that 3.
I was thinking 3 too. I actually thought it was a really good opening
That was
match.
good.
They did a lot of really great spots, and I think it was a lot of fun. So I actually
Yeah.
agree. I think it's a 3-star.
Yeah, for sure. All right. So Arnold Furious, he gave this. He gave it 2 stars and said messy.
I didn't think it was messy. I thought it was good.
No.
It was
thought
it
that
was a little chaotic, but in like a good way.
yeah, yeah. And I liked the super border toss.
Dude, that was a great finish.
That
It
was
looked
really good.
insane.
And Rave took it. He folded up like an accordion. It was really. I thought he
Yeah.
took it very well.
It reminds me. So this is completely out of context. Just 'cause we were talking about it off air, but World's End, AEW World's End was just on last night, and there's a couple spots, dude, that people landed like on top of their head, and I was like, are they literally dead? Like Kyle Fletcher took something off the top similar, and when they landed, he went on his head, and I was like, holy shit!
You
Like
know,
just crazy moves.
yeah. And I get it. Like we watched several AEW shows together, and like we both will just wince and cringe and audibly be like, "Wow, that guy broke his neck." I want to see the reaction of like the wrestlers from like 1970s and whatever, where a side headlock for 10 minutes would get the crowd being like, "Go, oh my god!" But I wonder if they would just be saying, "You guys are suckers. You're breaking your neck for."
Yeah.
A
No, I
5-second
would.
spot, and we could have done a rest hold for 10 minutes and got the same reaction back in the day.
We could sit there in a sleeper and the crowd would just go nuts.
Right. You're a sucker.
As we wrestled on a concrete and wood ring.
Yeah. The main event was a man against a bear.
Double crossbody. Black Rain and Kaz taking each other out.
I think Kaz basically just bounced off Flubber right there. So I think Rain is probably more in pain.
Went to commercial, but we're back.
You know what? Is my TV too loud? Because I have it on volume 14.
Well, I'm listening to Final Resolution, so I honestly couldn't tell you, but I would assume probably.
Well, because usually you tell me when you can hear my television, so I'm assuming you couldn't hear it.
We're here watching Final Resolution. You think I'm trying to listen to OVW and or who knows what? I don't even know what else it could be.
I'm watching Final Resolution on my television, is what I'm saying.
Oh. Well, no wonder I can't hear it because I'm listening to it as well.
Well, maybe you'd be like, "Oh, I just heard Don West twice say the same thing."
Black Rain counters the Irish whip into the corner. Cass slips out as Rain smacks the corner, jumps in with a DDT. Slingshot DDT.
I like the slingshot DDT, I've learned.
Yeah, that's pretty good. And Kaz almost got the 3 count with that DDT. I don't want to call it too soon here, but is this about to be Black Rain's best match in TNA?
Wow, that's a good question.
Well, I mean, all thanks to Kazarian, but...
Well, right, that's exactly what... Oh, Pedigree, kind of. He's not.
Does he call it?
No.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I thought he was going to win.
I thought he wasn't kicking out.
Oh, my God. Does he not have a name for that?
I don't think he does.
Yeah, it's like the no-handed pedigree. Really weird.
Yeah, he doesn't hook the arms, and he just drives you down.
Oh, and he's going to go for the... Oh, the old curtain call, right?
Yeah.
Wave of the future, though.
Is he going to get him that? He got him.
That's a 3.
I always get the curtain call and Shattered Dreams fucked up, even though the Shattered Dreams is literally a kick to the nuts. Or is that the Golden Globes?
I don't know. I don't know what that is.
The Shattered Dreams is when he kicks you in the nuts, right?
That's the show. Yeah, that's when he kicks you in the nuts.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know why I get those confused all the time.
Yeah, so that's curtain call. But Kazarian gets the win there. I don't think that was bad.
I'm gonna say 2.5. That would probably be Black Rain's best singles match, right? Is that what we're going for?
Easily. I was gonna give it 2, just because to be honest with you, I'm worried that I'm gonna screw ourselves if I keep rating too well. But I think it was fine. I had no issues with that match.
Well, hang on a minute. So when you say that, because I've thought
I feel
the same
like
thing. I've thought the same thing before when I'm doing stuff. There is a difference in like, hey, that was 3 stars versus hey, this was 3 stars. There's levels to this game.
There's a sign in the crowd,
there's
but
a high 3.
there's a sign in the crowd that says free Misty, and Kaz just put the Misty cage on top of Black Rain, but now is taking it. Is he gonna free the mouse? No, he's just taking it.
Great. Put Misty on a pole, and we'll see it against all odds.
It's kind of funny that Kaz has been in storylines with rats for the last couple months. It was a joke.
What the fuck are you trying to suggest? Miss Brooks is not a rat, you son of a bitch.
I know. I actually really like Tracy, so that was just a joke.
Yeah. Wow. I make a joke about Jimmy Rave being dead in real life, and then you want to make a fucking statement about Miss Brooks being a rat. Unbelievable. He's married to the guy.
I know. We're backstage. JB with Kurt and Karen Angle. Technically, her ankle should be broken at this time. I don't know if we're going to be able to have evidence of that. It does not look like it.
Holy crap, that's a really good point. Well, she would have a brace or something, even sitting down, wouldn't she?
Although those were taped. Okay, hang on. Now it's getting weird. So those were taped on when? Let me look. Those were taped December 11th. So while it is not a lot of time, maybe they realized that it was not a full break. And
he's standing up and moving.
Maybe
unless she's is she a fucking pro and she's not selling it on TV?
I'm wondering. This is going to do what we do at a time like this, honey. I'm talking to my husband. JB's like, what? That's my wife. I'm honey. You're not honey. I'm honey.
That's funny.
Aaron, why is it every time that you take care of business? Oh, she knows exactly how to handle AJ. She's going to go take care of business. She walks off. JB, go follow her. See what she's up to. Okay, so JB's going to go follow her now.
Okay, so Arnold Furious gave Black Rain against versus Kaz a 1.25 stars.
Nah, I think it was better than that.
He said this was just a bunch of stuff tacked together and it didn't seem to go anywhere. Finish was out of nowhere. I thought that was good. I don't know what we're talking about.
Looks like we're potentially going into the Knockouts title match next. The no disqualification between Awesome Kong and...
Yeah. Gail, of course, has been champion since Bound for Glory. First ever Knockouts champion.
That's right. I have a feeling that could end very soon. Their last match was like really good, and now that there's no DQ in this one, I'm expecting a lot.
Yeah, because it was really good and it ended in disqualification.
There you go. We're going to break it down here with the bullet points. Dominant challenger holds non-title win. No disqualification, so the advantage goes to Kong. Because the bigger and more violent challenger. Fiercest rivalry sparks women's wrestling revolution. You see that, Bob? We're starting a revolution here.
Yeah. Now, interesting about the disqualification thing, because if we're holding true to the whole DQ's cause title changes, Wouldn't they note that maybe Kong would want the disqualification there? Because then she could also win the title that way.
Well, right.
So I don't think that it applies.
Yeah, I don't think it does. I really don't think it does. $272 3/8 pounds they just announced Kong at, which is really random.
I don't know if I've ever really paid attention to them saying the women's weight before.
I don't know if they normally do. I think they're doing it because it's Kong and she's like this crazy sized woman compared to everyone else.
Are they going to say Gail's weight?
Let's see.
No.
I think it's because Kong is like a beast, so they want you to know, like, she can fuck you guys up too.
That's weird. I think
If
you're doing it for Kong, I would have done it for Gail as well to really drive home the difference here. So if she's 230 or 272 pounds, and then Gail Kim is like 102 or something, whatever it is.
Well, Kong immediately attacks Gail while she's posing on the apron, and we're immediately brawling ringside here. These two have a lot to live up to. Kong with a huge clothesline lays out a Gail on the floor. Oh shit, she's going near Tenay.
What the hell? And today just makes a pouty face at her. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing?
I'm about as scared as I've ever been. Looking in the face of Awesome Kong is what Don
Put her
says.
through the table. Oh, she kicked her. Gail kicked her upwards.
She almost did the Awesome Bomb through the table. That would have been the second time we've ever seen it broken.
Well, here's the thing. Gail is so light, I don't even know if she would bend the table.
That's fair. Well, it doesn't matter because Kong just rammed Gail into the apron. Kong throws Gail into the ring. Don says, I can't even describe how big she really is in person.
We've never seen Kong live, have we?
I don't think so. Although, did she appear at the AEW show we went to? That Fight for the Fallen?
Ooh, I don't think so.
I don't think she wrestled. I just can't
No.
remember if she appeared.
No, because that was when Brandy was like a heel, and she wasn't a heel then. Nightmare Collective or whatever. That didn't happen until they started Dynamite.
Yeah, but Kong still was. She still appeared, I think.
She did. I don't
they were
remember that.
I don't know. I'm trying to look it up quick, but remember when she was Karma in WWE for like very, very little?
She was in the Royal Rumble, wasn't she, 1 year?
Yeah.
Isn't that like all she did?
I was gonna say that might actually be it, because then she was ended up being pregnant and had to leave.
That's right. But you know what? Here's the thing. I'm honestly surprised she didn't do more with AEW. And WWE, I think, would have messed her up anyway. They don't know how to do that.
Haha, we okay, so technically we saw her.
We did?
We technically saw her. So on July 13th, 2019, she accompanied Brandy Rhodes to the ring at AEW Fight for the Fallen, being face to face with Aja Kong after Rhodes won her match.
Oh, that's right.
That's what I thought we
with
saw.
Aja Kong. Okay.
So technically, oh shit. She just hit the spinning back fist on Gail, who is sitting on the top rope. Her foot is locked in the rope here.
Did she ever wrestle Aja Kong?
That's a good question. Let's see. I'm sure she did before that all happened, but I don't know if after. It doesn't look like after. Oh, they teamed a lot too. I didn't know that. Well, they were mostly a tag team. It looks like, in around the like 06, 07 time, 05 even. I'm seeing one singles match in 2004.
Kong ate my other sign. It looks
This
like
poor kid who is not going to
12-year-old
hold it up
Kong.
to her face.
Absolutely not. He's probably trying to cover the Kong with his hand right now. He's holding his chest like, oh my God, I thought she was going to kill me. Oh,
Oh,
my God.
whips Gal against the guardrail. Thank God it's covered in those posters.
Yeah, because that probably helped.
Oh, she's telling the crowd to move. As TNA goes, that's just a paper poster in the way. I don't know, Mike. I think it protected her.
I don't think so.
Well, we are fighting in the crowd now.
How many of those posters do they have to put up every show?
There's got to be at least 50 or more.
Because that back wall is covered in them too.
And that wall, you know they're about to go through.
Somebody is.
Oh well, we're going up on the bleacher area here. Crowd is super hot for these two brawling through the crowd. Look at that guy.
For some of them, this is the closest they've been to a woman in years.
Yeah, I think that's probably true. Slim Pickens at Universal Studios, you know?
Yeah. Come on, gal.
Gail's trying to break away from the grasp of Kong. Oh shit, she's slapping her with a plastic bottle.
A soda bottle
More of a distraction than anything.
that had water, maybe potentially someone's urine in it. I don't know. It was a Coke bottle, but it was clear liquid.
We'll just assume it was water.
We'll hope it's water.
Oh, Gail just got pushed down the stairs. Six or seven flights of steps? I don't think that's how that works tonight. I think it was just a couple of steps. Oh, Kong almost went through the wall as Gail sidestepped her.
And she hit the section of the wall that doesn't have the poster up to maybe protect her from the wall.
I know. Gail dumps Kong over the railing.
Slick is like watching his hand.
Yeah, I know. I just saw him do that too.
He's like, I'm not touching her.
They've ripped so many posters. There's no posters on the guardrail almost now. Ruining the whole look. Gal throws Kong into the steel post, has her arm behind her back to really expose that shoulder.
Yeah, it's called a hammerlock.
Well, she didn't have it in a lock, though. She just held it there and threw her against it.
God, it's a freaking hammerlock.
Kong slamming her face against the apron, so now it doesn't really matter. And commercial. And we're back. Mike Tenay goes, she's not coming over here, is she? No, but nope, she's not. She's just grabbing a steel chair. And Gail's face is on the apron. She slipped it out of the way just in time. Anything and everything goes. Gail's in the ring. I have a feeling she is, she's about to climb up to the top rope. Crossbody, but Kong catches her on the floor. Slams her on the apron.
Is Dixie sitting on that side?
Probably.
Further down, I think. That's usually where she sat on that side. Gail with kicks, forearms. But Kong is not letting go of her hair.
Nope.
Backhand.
Couple back fists and spinning one. Gail's laid out. But I don't think Kong is done with her yet. Going for that awesome bomb. Oh, Gail slipped through. But she wasn't able to get her. Kong went to sit down, but Gail slipped out of the way. Irish whip countered by Kong. Gail into the corner, slips out of the way. Kicks Kong in the head. Climbs to the top rope again. Is she going to actually hit the crossbody this time? Nope. She gets caught with a choke. And, tries to roll up Kong, but is countered in a wheelbarrow, and Kong slams her face first on the mat.
1, 2, go.
That was barely a kick out.
Slick is adding to the drama with his reaction of the 2 count.
Slick Johnson was saying, I'm the referee, and then Kong says, too bad, and kicks him in the midsection, and then awesome bomb on Slick. That's a $10,000 fine. It's true.
DQs. You can do that.
Can you get fined if you can't get DQ'd?
Yeah, that's good. That's a good question. No, probably not. And if that's the case, if I'm Kong, I'm going backstage and I'm smacking the shit out of Cornette.
Why not?
You can't do nothing to me. I've been wanting Slick Johnson to get powerbombed for probably 2 years now here in TNA.
Yeah, something like that. And Kong now is beating him with a chair.
It's got to be because of the shorts. It's got to be the shorts.
Yeah. She tries to do it again, but Gail takes it from her and then nails her with it.
Oh.
Raven would be proud. She is not putting her hands up.
Right.
She almost did it at one point and then put her hands down, I saw.
She was probably thinking Raven.
Raven's going to yell at me if I put my hands up.
Raven.
Gail with a splash off the top rope. I hate to tell you,
get up.
Slick is not doing shit, dude.
Acting like he got hit by a chair or something. Here's Rudy. 1, 2, yeah.
Oh my god, but it took too long. Kick out at 2. Gail is super frustrated right now.
Oh, man. I'm just now noticing that Gail had a freaking wrap on her wrist.
Oh, really? I don't know if I did either.
On her left wrist.
Big choke slam. Well, she was here to fight.
Ugh.
Kick out at 2 does not get it with the choke slam. Kong is pissed. Rudy, do not mess with her.
Don't even think.
Oh,
no.
Shit.
One slap got him unconscious.
That's how it should be. And going for the awesome bomb. No. Holy shit, dude. Oh my god.
Wow.
What a finish. She picks up Rudy for the awesome bomb. Gail is able to go for a cover. Rudy falls on top of Kong and then is able to count the pin for Gail, and she gets the win.
If Kong doesn't murder Rudy for that, I don't know what we're doing. He's got to go.
Yeah. He's gone.
Run. That was a great finish.
That was so good, dude. But look, it's not done. Gail's still going after Kong. Here comes security.
The one guy can't get his balance. Is he fucking drunk? What is he doing?
Maybe he is. Oh.
Here come the beautiful people.
Well, not technically yet, but...
I'm saying they're beautiful people.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Well, yeah, of course. Velvet Sky and Angelina Love help Gail get out of the ring because they're baby faces, which is still, weird to me.
Yeah, it's throwing me for a loop.
But that's, to be fair, what we know in hindsight, not.
Sure. Yes.
We're going to our highlights here, so I think it's time. We can rate this match. It was pretty dang good.
Yeah, that was good. The finish was really good. The question is, did I like it more or less or the same as the first one? The first one we gave what, 4?
I'm pretty sure. Part of me likes the first one more, but this one was really good. But I still almost think it's in the same realm there. I mean,
I feel like I agree with you. I think I like the first one more, but I think I'm gonna give them the same rating, but then still rate that first one higher.
Yeah, I think I agree with that. I think this is still like a 4-star match.
I'm gonna say 4.
I mean,
the finish is very good.
They work so good together. It's insane. You would have thought they've been working years together, I feel like.
Yeah.
It's really, really good. To be able to kickstart a women's division with a feud like this is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
It feels like it's been around for forever.
But we're only like 3 months into the division.
Literally. Wild.
Okay, Karen's walking fine. I'm thinking she didn't break her leg.
I'm thinking so too. I bet you it was a sprain.
Yeah. She like rolled it or something.
Yeah. She'll probably never jump off the apron with heels again, which of course she shouldn't. But...
Right.
Oh, Karen says, JB, you've been gawking at my breasts long enough. So
Yeah,
she just went to the men's room and AJ's just in there. AJ goes, Karen, this is the men's bathroom. And she says, I know. And she's rubbing up on AJ. Oh, she's going to come in here and relieve him of his tension. He says, I got an important decision to make, and it's killing me. And Karen just kissed AJ on the cheek.
I like how JB's standing there acting as if he's not eavesdropping, but he's clearly eavesdropping. ODB?
Wait, ODB's in the men's room smoking a cigar? She's acting like she just blew up the toilet.
Yeah, she is.
And look, Karen just keeps going at it. AJ, this is between you and me. Oh, she just kissed AJ on the neck.
Oh my god.
You lied to me before. You said I could be on both teams, and now look what's happened.
I'm surprised AJ would do any of this because he is married. Like, in terms of real life, because I know he's very much religious. I'm surprised he's allowing this woman to even kiss him on the cheek and seduce him, even in a character form.
Right. Well, AJ says, JB, she really likes me. I gotta go to the bathroom. And he goes into the stall.
Yeah, I wonder what he's doing in there. Anyway, so we're gonna... All right, so we gave the women's match there, Colling Kim, 4 stars. And we're gonna get a palate cleanser here because we're getting Abyss and Judas looks like next.
A palate cleanser.
So Arnold Furious gave that match between Colling and Kim 3 stars, and he said, "Hey WWE, they have a women's match people want to see, and not only have they done it, but they'll do it again. The WWE has only had one match in recent memory that was worth hyping, and that was Trish and Lita, and that was one match." I think that's because I think they both retired after that match. Actually.
I think so, which is like kind of crazy.
Yeah, because I think that was in reference to like Unforgiven 2006 or 2007. Yeah, I think
2007 sounds a bit more accurate, but
yeah. Well, this is 2000. I think he's referencing the 2000. Yeah, there's probably a match in 2007. So yeah, he gave it 3 stars. I mean, that's kind of low. You know what? Here's the thing. I'm wondering, and this may sound bizarre, but I'm wondering that if these matches are better in hindsight, because like the styles have changed.
Could be.
But I feel like usually the matches that you watch that happened 18 years ago are arguably worse because of how the styles have changed.
Right. So yeah, I don't know. It's kind of a weird thing, but I think also we've pointed out before with women's matches, I think that there's definitely still a bias against women's wrestling.
Absolutely.
So I think that is when we are reading these reviews from. Sorry, this setup just threw me off. From 2007, I think that we got to keep that in mind.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're absolutely right.
Crystal's with Father James Mitchell, and in the background is Judas Mesias, but this setup is very weird. There's purple pillars. There's a red carpet that is leading up to Judas Mesias stepping. He's like sitting on like a box. Well, he's standing, but he's on a box with red curtains behind him. Where is this?
It's backstage at the Impact Zone.
But I've never seen this area ever.
I don't know how they're trying to present Mesias as. He hasn't ever came across as like a king or something. I don't understand.
I don't know, but Father James Mitchell is still talking about Abyss's secret that's going to fucking change the landscape. Whatever the fuck that means. Remember that crazy bitch you called a mother, I would always tell you. Little boys don't tell the truth. Yeah, that was weird.
This surprise, this...
Can we do a feud without secrets?
Dude, that's really good point. Because
I mean, this could work just fine without secrets. Why do we need a secret?
Well, the first secret is public record.
Right.
Sting just went to the public records and was like, "Oh yeah, you shot your dad or whatever." That was you just look it up.
Right. Okay, Judas Mesias is not wearing his cool mask on pay-per-view. He hit it on one episode of Impact, and he's no longer wearing it.
Okay, the face that he's making right now is the face of like a drunk relative at the 4th of July. Oh my God!
Oh, there's the blood.
You want to play some bocce ball? All right, let's go toss the balls around.
Well, it's probably because he's holding that red shit in his mouth during the whole entrance, and he's trying not to swallow it.
It's fucking fruit punch. Give me a break.
It's thick fruit punch. They probably mixed it with some flour or something to thicken it up.
Yeah, exactly.
Ugh. I actually really don't like. I think the blood spit. I think it was cool for like the debut, like coming out of the ring. But like, do you have to do it at every entrance?
Yeah, it's the gimmick. It'd be like Gangrel not spitting the blood out when he was on the steps.
I guess.
But Gangrel was cooler because he would spit it out on fans.
Here comes the monster Abyss.
He's looking around like as if he was in a dark room for 24 hours.
What's this, a monster's ball match? No food, no water, no light?
He was like, I liked it so good at Victory Road. I've been doing it every time.
You like when he does that?
No, I don't. Not really. So there's no stipulation to this. So are we really going to see Abyss in a traditional wrestling match against Judas Mesias?
There's absolutely no way. There's no way.
If this starts off with a side headlock, I'm going to break my microphone stand again.
Oh, there you go. You don't have to because Judas Mesias is attacking Abyss immediately to start the match.
Good. I was bluffing. I wasn't going to do that anyway.
Yeah,
that would have been funny. He's been pulling him underneath the ring and bloodying him. I'm going to start off with a test of strength. That'd be great.
It is weird to have it like a regular match.
Big yawn.
Yeah.
Holy
drinking my coffee, man.
I thought I mean nobody heard the yawn, but it looked like as if Dallas was screaming in agony, but it was just a yawn.
Yeah, it was a little dramatic there, but
yeah, you think? Holy crap. Now I know where Peach gets it from.
Oh my God. This is weird that they're doing just a singles match because before Mesias got injured and was out for a little bit, you would have thought they were leading to like a death match. Like these guys are gonna kill each other.
Right. I mean, Abyss. Oh wait, no, wasn't that with Angle like Falls Count Anywhere?
That was so fucking weird, dude.
Right though, that was Falls Count Anywhere.
I think it might have been.
I'm trying to think of a time, singles wise, that we've watched Abyss. Any traditional singles match? I don't even know.
The good one I remember is him and the Hoyt that you mentioned earlier in the show.
From almost 3 years ago.
Yeah. Well, I thought you were saying like any good traditional single matches.
No, I'm just saying like recent. Like I can't even know. I don't even really know the last time.
Yeah, I don't know.
Which is unfortunate for Abyss because that means that you kind of just expect hardcore wrestling out of them, I guess.
Well, that's the thing is like Meltzer always says how much he hates that they reuse the thumbtack spot all the time, but like I'm kind of expecting thumbtacks in this match.
Right. Yeah, I
And
mean, there's just things you expect from like when when you're watching Stone Cold Steve Austin, like, you're gonna get a stunner.
well, there's the saying of like, hey, I got to get my shit in. Well, Abyss has got to get his shit in by dumping a bag of thumbtacks on the mat.
Right.
It's just what has to happen.
Yeah, Abyss is probably thinking, hey, I can't go back to my hotel room and not have blood on the sheets and get charged an extra $75 because they got to clean it.
Right.
They're going to think something's wrong. What is Judas doing? He doesn't know what he's doing.
Well, he's grabbing kind of a weird leg lock on Abyss, who's like he just slammed across the pole. So he's really working that right leg of the monster.
That was weird. That was just bizarre.
I kind of think he was about to lock in an ankle lock and realized, oh, I shouldn't do that because it's Kurt Angle's finisher.
That's what I was thinking too. Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if he does that. In what? Because he wrestles in Mexico, primarily Puerto Rico, Mexico. I wouldn't be surprised if he's used to doing that and then is like, oh wait, I shouldn't do that.
Yeah, I believe that. Now, what I really love about Judas Mesias' gear here is that he's basically wearing Scott Hall's gear, but it's purple.
It does look like that. His Abyss just slams him down.
It's not only looked like that, it is that. That is the outsider's gear of Scott Hall, but instead of red and black, it's
purple.
It's purple.
Well, I'm wondering if it's supposed to look like smoke, but instead it looks like the paint drips.
That does not look like, that's.
I think it's supposed
blood,
to. I think it's supposed.
Yeah, no, that's they gotta
wait.
Oh,
Mitchell. Yeah, Abyss was just looking for him under the ring, which we did just see a peek that there's some tables under there, and Mitchell has the bag instead, and he's running away.
Wait.
Judas Mesias just hit a chop block on the Monster Abyss as he was walking up the entrance ramp toward Father James Mitchell. Oh, Abyss gets thrown into the steel steps. Once you say the Scott Hall thing, though, you cannot unsee it.
Yeah, it's just right there. I'm trying to maybe get a better look. Okay, I mean, so it's not like exactly the same. Like maybe you're right that it's maybe supposed to be smoky, but it
looks like the paint drip. It does.
Way too close.
Like it's so close, I'm not sure what they were thinking.
Right. I think it's like blood centric because of the blood that he does coming out of his mouth and shit.
And commercial, and we're back.
That makes me wish that Scott Hall stuck around because then he could have came out and say, "Hey yo, that's gimmick infringement, Chico."
Chico. And sidewalk slam. Biscoes for the cover. Nope. Kick out at 2. Did Mitchell like stay away? Is he still ringside?
I think he's still ringside with the bag of tacks.
Instead, he's grabbing a chair. Listen, if you didn't think that he's going to get this chair punched into his face to get his shit in, you're wrong. Thomas is trying to stop it by just strictly yelling, "Hey, don't do that."
Now, he could always just kind of take the chair out of the corner.
He could.
Thomas, just get rid of it.
Oh, shit. Abyss just put a fist up to Andrew Thomas.
He's like, I'm
Thomas-
a referee.
Yeah, that's $10,000. Oh, wait. Look at Bob. Oh, he can't. He's not strong enough.
Can't even
He's
get
like,
it. Are you kidding me?
He's like, dude, I can't. Whatever.
You're fired. All you got to do is literally just punch it out of there. I mean, this is not hard.
Well, don't worry. Abyss's head will punch it out of there momentarily.
Yeah, you're right. That's exactly what's going to happen.
Oh, I know.
This match sucks. I'll be honest with you.
I actually think it was fine for a while, but now it like really slowed down. He went to go over Abyss as if he was running in at him, but Abyss just put his foot up. Wow, that's one of the first times I've ever seen someone set up a chair and then the other person actually gets hit into it because he just threw Judas Mesias into it.
Maybe Judas Mesias is a jobber.
Well, he's about to get hit with a choke slam. Yep. Boom. Goes for the cover.
Well, yeah, cover your mouth.
Check out
This
two-
is